And this episode is called Born in the Dark.
Ooh.
I was born in the dark. You know what that is? Navi. I love it.
Hey.
We are back to watch Bleach. This is 1,000-Year Blood War, episode 7. What are our names?
I am Suraj.
This is Navi.
I'm cool.
I am Rana.
There you go.
I'm Pat.
I'm Pat. Pat is sick
Still.
with his stomach flu, and he's like throwing up everywhere. And he's like, "Should I come to work?" I'm like, "Ew."
I don't know when these episodes are coming out to compare to everything
Yeah.
else.
If you're real Normie fans, you're gonna be able to track the timeline of how we've edited and recorded these videos, because you can hear Pat throw up in one, and then you see us mention it in all the subsequent videos.
Yeah.
So
Laughing about it.
we didn't laugh, all right?
Oh,
we
yeah,
laughed
we
a little
laughed.
You
bit.
would too.
You
if
would too.
Didn't.
We were trying to have a serious conversation, and he was just in the background.
It was like, I wasn't there, but I heard it was comically loud. Like, come on, it was so funny.
It was
It's
funny.
so loud.
Yeah.
I've never heard
He's
anybody
okay.
throw up. He's fine. He's fine.
I'm
what'd
back.
you think,
I
Rana?
caught up. I'm back and I caught up yesterday, and I can see why people wanted me to do an uncut now. I'm so sorry I didn't do it.
This wasn't time.
But like Sado, that's how you say his name, right? Yeah. I was like, my God, bro, his bankai and everything. I'm like, he is fucking death. He is death. And then the episode ends with him being in death.
Yamamoto.
Yeah,
It was
Yamamoto.
so sad. I was not expecting Yamamoto to die. I was like, okay, so Yhwach is dead.
Yeah, yeah. I was like,
We're gonna move on to something else.
I'm like, he has fire of 15 million degrees or something they were saying. I'm like,
Hit you with the
okay, he's
Uno
cooked,
reverse.
right? He's cooked.
Yeah, he's
No,
cooked.
he wasn't cooked.
It's hell.
In fact, we got cooked, and I think we're dying. I don't know. But Ichigo's on the way. His bankai works. Oh my God, when everybody was losing their bankais, it was so sad. Like, talk to me.
Ichigo's
I
still
know.
stuck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
but he ain't
that
gonna be stuck
thing
for long.
From Quilge, we talked about a little bit before recording that Yhwach is really supposed to be Yahweh, or supposed to be named Yahweh. I guess that guy fancies himself like a god, like Yahweh. But I guess TJ Kubo's manga editor maybe said, let's not do that. And so they called him Yhwach. And the actual pronunciation is wild, but people are saying the English dub pronounces it better than the Japanese sub.
Oh, then we have to hear it.
Yhwach is the way.
If you say so. What I'm
we
just
just
gonna
call
call him
him
is
Yhwach. Yhwach.
Is this a market substitute?
It's not a market sub. Check out thenormies.com. We are way ahead. We are moving on to this 1,000-Year Blood War, guys. As you can see, we're trying to time it out, so we're fairly close to the Core 4 release. We are currently, at the time of recording, do not know when that releases, but we're hoping it times out perfectly. So, strap in, baby. Let's get it. Ooh,
Damn.
Man,
Did do look really cool.
intimidating. And we're already struggling. You don't need to introduce more bad guys. Like,
No, was
So
that?
this is
Oh
us.
God!
Damn. Okay. Oh.
What did we?
What are we watching? Is this past?
Yeah, this is the first fight. I
First
think.
fight. Okay. These were our captains then.
Damn, this was year 1 of the 1,000-Year Blood War or what? Holy shit. Dude, everything is pure cinema in this. I forgot.
Like, this is intense, you guys.
Back when he was young.
Young Mamoto. Young Mamoto.
Young Mamoto.
On a pile of bodies, dude.
Oh,
my
that
God.
disrespect. That's so many bodies.
This is.
It's like the Civil War. You're Battle of the Bastards, climbing on top of piles of bodies.
Rise from the dead.
Really? Oh wow.
Oh.
Yeah, a good old Bleach yell.
Nice.
God.
Might have been the first time he busted out the bankai.
I told you what would happen if you ever came into my chambers again without permission.
Shunsui? That's a little kid Shunsui?
That's
it
cute.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's got the little kimono on.
It's a painting. I keep wondering what it is.
That's you defeating Yhwach.
It's a painting of a monster that showed up in the Soul Society a long time ago.
Oh.
Damn, it was him.
We're already facing a threat to our very existence, and that monster only made things worse.
Oh, really?
Have no fear. Do not think it will ever appear again. If I
Damn, bro. He's that monster. I am that guy.
Oh no, man.
He's like dead.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh,
Everybody felt dead.
Fuck!
No!
Oh my god! I forgot this guy had a gun.
Dude, people, like, this is gonna demoralize, like, so much.
Let us go, Haschwalth. Sir.
Are you grabbing him?
Even in death, you would try and stop me.
Wow.
How
No!
That's disrespect.
That's so...
It's for precisely this reason that I stopped considering you one of the 5 special threats.
Damn,
One
what?
of 5? Sure, Ichigo's on the list.
Why didn't you restore your left arm? You could have ordered that human girl to do it.
How'd you know this?
You didn't want to exploit the humans. You tried to carry the burden of the Soul Society and the world of the living on your shoulders alone. The members of the original 13 court guards
They look crazy.
were court guards in name only. They were lawless savages,
Oh.
killers.
Yeah, they look like bad guys.
You were no better than a beast with a sword. The lives of your subordinates meant no more to you than ashes.
That's why he wasn't caring. That's why he was stepping on them. That was his own people.
You now found that there were people you wanted to protect and love.
So he
You
changed.
developed
That's a
sense
good
of
thing.
Justice and mercy.
That made you weak. Damn.
Damn.
The 13 court guard squad you founded died along with us 1,000 years ago.
Damn, man.
We have to really hammer that shit home.
It's time for us to finish what we came here to do.
Oh my god.
Tell them to show no mercy.
They already have not been showing mercy. Dude, this
I'm
is
holding back.
the storyline we've been waiting to see, right? This
Yeah.
history with Yamamoto and the Soul Society. All of
Guess
it.
so. But this is so dark.
What is that?
Born from darkness, in the darkness.
What are
That
they?
is it. Shadowgate?
Just more?
There's more of them. They were literally holding back.
They're just a bunch of Quincy grunts.
I bet they're
guys have
not.
that.
I bet they're. Oh God, they're more powerful.
God, why were you even talking, bro?
They are grunts, but they're strong.
Are you serious? This is
Oh.
actually like
God
okay.
damn.
So they're like white blood cells.
Straight up.
I know we got
T-cells.
Ichigo-ish coming maybe, but like, do we know people?
Ichigo can't stop this. He will just have to stop Wahaba whenever. That's
Like, let's call our enemies
Too strong.
to help
With the
us.
hollows?
My enemies with your, you know?
You know, Chris, it's funny you say white blood cells because they're disrupting the balance, and if you have too many white blood cells, you can get cancer, and they're a cancer, maybe.
It's over.
They are, because they are destroying halls and disrupting the whole balance. Yeah, Ichigo.
Who are the 5 threats, bro?
Yeah. If Yamamoto is not one of them, who the F is not
Is it
five?
Yoriichi 5 times?
Oh, here it is again, the
Oh,
violent
he
version.
can feel it. Shit, this is torture.
Where's the royal family from Boken fucking key?
They don't exist. Did it work? Hey!
There we go. Finally.
Thank you, finally.
Watch out, you're about to die down.
Better late than
Bro, he's arrowed up.
never, though.
He is.
Oh, we knew him from very beginning.
I'm Shaz Domino.
You're dead!
Yes, Domino.
Giving him Eva.
Ichigo! Yes!
Oh!
Damn!
Ichigo's here!
Let's go, baby.
Please,
out.
help!
I'm so glad.
Stupid Chaz.
God, this is more desperate situation, I feel like, than Aizen.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%.
100%. Yamamoto's dead.
Aizen was spending way too much time talking and walking around looking sexy. Yhwach came up in here and was like, nah, that's not what we're doing.
Aizen flexed for 150 episodes before attacking. This guy attacked episode 1.
Whoa, that was Ichigo, baby.
He's like, we're not talking.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Like, talking is for weak. Oh, Byakuya. Is it Byakuya? It is.
What of Rukia and Renchi? Are they both still alive?
Well, he cares.
Don't worry about them. They're alive.
Came to see Byakuya
I
first.
see. I guess it's obvious. My time is almost done.
Damn. What?
I failed to prevent these monsters from invading the Serete. I led so many of my squad to their deaths. I brought sorrow to their cup. Their sacrifice ended in defeat and disgrace. I will die with that shame.
Oh, he's crying too.
You are a human. This fight isn't your fight. You have no reason to risk your life for us.
Faruki and Renji alone.
Please. Will you protect the Soul Society?
Oh.
Ichigo Kurosaki.
Big ask. I mean, he's obviously gonna try anyway.
Oh god.
Oh, he's
turning into a
with
titan.
rage.
Oh god.
Let's go, Ichigo.
Rumble. Dude, he looks so fucking cool.
So cool. So cool.
I can't believe Byakuya just is he dead too?
Must be.
Yeah.
He's dying.
Yeah. Did you see his eyes? He had no life in his eyes.
Let us be off.
No, you're not leaving, buddy. No.
Nah, dog.
He just
You know
threw
he's
his
coming straight
sword.
to you. He's skipping all of the mini bosses, bro.
Yes, here we go. I'm ready to see this.
Let's see this.
I know he's not gonna win yet, but
Is he one of the 5 threats?
definitely.
Oh my god.
Information available for public disclosure.
These guys were raw. Look at them, bro. That's an album cover.
They were evil looking.
They were evil looking.
Wouldn't fuck with none of them.
Blood.
Blood of my blood.
Blood.
Wat is las? Wat is er mijn drinnen?
Ik ben een banana.
Yeah.
Ich bin du.
He left without giving me an answer. I know what his answer is without him saying it. I leave it in you.
No. Fuck these people.
Senbon Sakura is gone, bro.
No.
Damn.
Dang, his Zanpakutō shattered like that.
Ichigo Kurosaki.
You're the leader of the enemy, aren't you?
You could say that.
Damn. Not really the enemy then, is he?
Answer me! Are you the bastard responsible for destroying the Soul Society or not?
I am indeed.
God!
As you can see, Haschwalth, he leaves us no choice.
You left us no
Holy
choice.
shit, Ichigo. These colors are nuts.
They really are, though. Oh my god. Is this just a taste?
Oh wow.
Oh god.
It's... Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? We're seeing like an epic level finale fight.
Episode 8, bro.
Episode 8.
Episode 8. We're on episode 8. What's happening?
There's no filler. Oh, it's so good.
I didn't think Ichigo and them were gonna fight right like now. This is
I mean,
insane.
Ichigo
Okay.
can't win. He's gotta get humbled.
Let's go.
Oh, that
Oh my god.
actually.
Oh,
No, not the
whoa.
hand out the smoke.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no.
Let's go,
Like it
Violet.
just shook at him when he said get through the pencil.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
no. Ichigo, you really thought you were like that, bro. You are not like that.
He is like that. He is like that.
Bring him to the castle. Once he's revived, I will put him to use in my service.
Oh, okay, he's like
That's gonna be your downfall.
He said, no, I don't think so.
Still got some
Bro,
fight.
dun 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 dun.
That
What is
that
that?
what?
That's what...
Blut Vëne.
Blut Vëne?
Oh my god.
Blue vein?
Is that what
Blue
what's his
vein.
name put in him to free him, or no?
I don't know.
But that was the.
Whoa.
Blut Vëne is something they have, man.
It was just the eye catch that we just saw.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh, his sword.
Oh no. Was that his hand?
Look at his hand.
I was.
Oh, thank you, God.
It.
What is
Oh, thank you, Blue Vein.
I should have used an Arankar to keep you at bay instead of a true-born
Did he
Quincy.
take the power?
Because of that mistake, the memories lying dormant within your spiritual
His mom was a Quincy.
Memories. His mom was a Quincy. His mom was a Quincy. Answered. Why didn't we think of that?
The shards of spiritual pressure dispersed by your efforts must have mixed with some of Quilge's own spiritual pressure. His Quincy's spiritual pressure slowly seeped into the depths of your
Oh, no.
soul,
Damn.
Okay.
drawing forth memories from
Well,
the core of
no, that
your
could still-
spiritual-
Like, why does he have those memories?
powers.
Or his
Quilge's jail
spirit?
was designed to restrain the enemies of Quincy's. It was never meant to hold actual Quincy's like us.
What?
What are you saying?
Tu madre.
What's all this about memories and Quincy?
Memories of nobody.
I see. You really don't know the first thing about yourself, do you?
You never asked any question to your dad. Oh shit!
Oh my God! Here we go.
You just tell me what the hell you're talking about!
I'll tell you back at the Wandenreich.
Ichigo, it's okay to retreat.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
It's refracting.
Oh
my
God. He's trying to contain him. He's not even trying to kill him. God, this shit's so good. It's like Hot Topic anime. I love it.
Goosebumps.
I'll run you through this time. Not even your Blut Vëne will be able to save you.
Who's pulling up?
Not this time.
Uryu? Is that Uryu's dad?
Shadow?
What was that?
The way they like teleport?
We've reached the limit of our time outside the Schattenbereich.
Oh, this time limit.
They can only be outside the Schattenbereich for a certain time. Schattenbereich?
Oh, Aizen.
Aizen.
What about him? You just
Oh, he tricked him.
This is one of his tricks. I thought I only spent a few minutes
Got
in
him.
that dungeon.
Got him.
hell yeah, Aizen.
Nice.
Well, no matter. Let us go.
Aizen's petty, bro. He's like, it only talked for a few minutes, but actually it was like 3 hours.
So I borrowed 3 hours of your time.
Right? It's petty. Why?
Oh my god, they're
Shit.
all dead, dude.
It's some Metal Gear Solid shit, bro.
Like seriously, my only question is like,
Yeah.
who actually survived? Like,
They do feel like Metal Gear bosses.
You're not going anywhere!
Buddy.
I said stop, you bastard!
Oh my God, he-
Fucking way.
Damn.
No fucking way.
Zangetsu.
How?
He's like, what the fuck?
Farewell,
the tree telling him.
But he's like our granddad.
Tunes and wait,
I mean, he probably could be, dog.
my son, born
My son.
dark.
Actual son? Or like,
Yikes.
My son or no? My
He
son?
said, my son, born in the dark. I mean,
so like,
but he could mean like my boy. Like, you know, you call
Yeah,
you could
could
call
be-
people son to disrespect them.
It could be maybe a son or maybe like grandson.
maybe-
grandson?
Or maybe his mom's a sister or something. Maybe that's his uncle or something.
Or granddad.
Granddad. Also, some kind of
Oh,
family.
yeah. His daughter could have married a Soul Reaper. You know, and then he could be angry about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude.
Or is he even
How
like
do
his
we-
dad's son? But did they like have to get? Is he adopted?
In all of our episodes, theory spinning, we never thought of like
Never.
Quincy. We never thought like could Ichigo's
Is
mom
that
be
why
Quincy?
the
You know what brought me
Uryu's
to it?
dad and him are friends?
So check it. So season 1, Ichigo is like, hey, you guys are Soul Reapers. Cool, I'm a Soul Reaper too. He gets into the Soul Society. Turns out he's got a little bit of Hollow in him. After the Hollows, turns out he's got a little bit of Wizard in him. After the Wizards, turns out he's got a little bit of Fullbring in him. After the Fullbring,
Now
we're
he's got
fighting
a
the
little bit of
Quincy's. Now he's got a
Quincy
little
in
bit of Quincy's in him. That's like
He's a special
Ichigo's thing is
kid.
that he ends up having like he's able to adapt and use what the other side is using, and also is like makes it a part of him.
That's why
But,
Aizen
like-
was so interested in him from very
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah.
Because we did question that, like, why is he specifically Aizen? But we never talked about, like, oh, he's like half Soul Reaper, half Quincy, or half Quincy, or something.
I
Like,
can't
Quincy.
wait for Uryu to find out.
I always thought Orihime wanted a little bit of Quincy in her, but she
Yeah.
likes Ichigo, so.
She can still
See a
have
little
it.
bit. Yep. Yo, this hold on.
I looked to the heavens and chased that star.
Kukaku?
His mom?
Burned into my eyes the afterglow of its smoke.
What was his mom's name?
I don't know, but I
Mom,
think you think of Ikaku.
Yo, this was
I was too.
But the caption said
absolutely
Kukaku.
crazy.
Yeah, just said Kukaku.
Yeah,
be mom.
you
Just with like even like that intro part with the OG 13 court guards who
Oh my
also
god, that was so
all
amazing.
look
to
like
see.
Quentin Tarantino villains.
I will just say we got more story in this episode than I'm not exaggerating, man.
Like
Like
last 5
I'm so happy.
maybe 50 Bleach
I'm so
episodes.
happy I didn't miss this one with you guys. Yeah, the last 3 were amazing and cool, and like the fight scenes were amazing and everything. But
Yeah.
this, the lore, I'm about lore personally.
episode has been delivered.
Yeah, they've been killing it.
know,
The
man.
1,000 Year
Like-
Blood War.
So much. Like we learned that they were oppressive 13 court
That
guards.
they were
like
all
maybe
just monsters. I mean, look at them.
Yhwach originally probably was just fighting for his own freedom,
But
maybe?
Yhwach has been fighting. They've been fighting to get rid of all the hollows. They're trying to throw the balance off, which is what the Soul Society's telling us. So maybe that's not true.
He described them as like very barbaric. Who knows what relations were like back then, at least.
True,
I don't know.
but they came to attack them. So like,
that's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was already a war.
Yeah,
so.
it was already a war.
It just happens that he had 13 Kennies on his team.
My God, like literally, that was just so good. That one guy, him.
Yeah,
He's
he looks
cool.
like Byakuya.
So-
Oh my God.
Yeah, it looks like Ukitake almost.
They were just.
Did we see a young Ukitake anywhere? Because we know Shinsui and Ukitake are some of the oldest ones there. We saw a child Shinsui who asked about a drawing of this fight,
yeah, so-
as if it was already so long ago. So whenever Kid Shinsui shows up, it's already way after this fight, when it was like urban legend, probably.
Bro, he
Because
said
like,
as a
it's
monster.
urban legend for him. So who knows how old Sunshu is at this age too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which and internet correct me, I still need to understand how people age in the Soul Society. Because it's not normal, right?
It's not normal.
It's not normal.
Yeah.
So Yamamoto is like the only one from back then that was there.
Him and his,
Sasakibe, I
Sasakibe,
guess.
yeah.
Sasakibe, and
Well,
I think for him to even Yamamoto just say like, if he ever come back,
I'll be
I
dead.
am dead.
Because I'm gonna extinguish everything.
Like, and just to come find out, like, yeah, he got sliced.
R.I.P. My God.
Yamamoto.
I knew he was like maybe on the verge of death from last episode. I didn't realize he sliced him like the dude. He sliced him.
And you know how when he entered the battle scene and everybody felt it? It's like, our boss is here. Like, our leader has joined the fight. We're gonna fight. And then all of a sudden they feel that his presence is gone. And it's just extreme end to it. Like, not only like, okay, he joined the fight. Like, shit, he's gone.
At that
And
point,
he was
I'm
like,
like, all hope
distracted.
is lost. I'm like,
So
like
Shot twice.
my big dude Yamamoto is gone. Ichigo's like struggling right now. Soul Society's gone. All
They're
the
gonna get a
captains
break
are
at
like
least.
slumped. Like, what's gonna
They
happen
just got
now?
a break because they just left.
Because of
Like,
Aizen.
Because of
them.
Aizen, didn't even
Which,
know.
did
Didn't even know.
Aizen do it on purpose, or was he just like, I'm
Aizen
just gonna
knows
waste your time because I
everything.
hate you?
Who slumped Byakuya?
The one with the ice powers, right?
Mm-hmm. The
With the
girl
mask.
who
Not,
looked like the
not,
mask.
not Quilge.
No, because the
Quilge
one
wasn't
was
with
like,
the window.
remember they were like, she was like, oh, or he was like, you're feeling doubt, right? Like you're feeling fear for the first time.
Yeah.
It's not fearing like your own abilities. He's like, you come in every fight with fear. He's like,
Like
this
fear
is
is just an innate thing.
yeah,
you
it's like
feel.
this
Yeah.
ingrown,
Yeah.
homegrown shit. So also Yamamoto was like, when that monster appears, like himself on fire, he was like, I won't survive. He wasn't like, I don't think he was saying that like the dude that I'm gonna fight's gonna kill me. He's like, I'm gonna kill him, but also like I'm gonna use every single thing I have to like.
Yeah.
And even dudes like,
Because
bro,
the monster was
it was him. Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, you've seen his powers. He raises the dead. He's got north, east, west, south flossed out.
He
Fucking
is
got everything.
dead.
So yeah.
And he didn't care about his, like, you were right. Like, he was stepping on his own comrades and like, it didn't care. They were just savages.
We're
13
getting it
squad.
done.
Like, you need to get it done, whatever way it needs to be get
But,
done.
and then in times of peace, you it's that stupid.
Oh my God.
100 times create hard dicks. You know what I'm talking about.
I know
but,
exactly.
You know what I mean? So all the peacetime, he just got soft. You know what I mean? It happens, especially when it's thousands and thousands of years.
1,000 years.
A
I mean,
thousand
when
years.
you go through death like he did and everything, you start thinking about it. Eventually, you're like, okay, maybe there is a different way to go about this.
Yeah. So he started like bonding with people, started caring about them,
Yeah.
stopped wanting the human world to want to interfere, I guess, especially with Ichigo.
Yeah.
And man, this big, deep, dark secret. I wonder if Yamamoto and all these folks knew. They just didn't tell him.
Yeah, maybe. And which will be another thing, but also maybe, I mean, even with his dad doesn't tell him anything. Like Ichigo's whole other thing is that no one tells him anything.
because
My
he
mommy
doesn't
and
ask
Quincy would have
questions
been
either.
like me,
Mommy and
Quincy
Quincy?
would have been very helpful to know.
Sorry,
very
Quincy.
extremely
we
helpful.
don't even know. We still don't even know if Ichigo and his dad had that conversation last show.
I think it's given that they never had that conversation. Like, I'm just gonna assume they haven't because that's such a big thing that the show will show it to us.
Yeah.
Either I think he may want to have a conversation and his dad is just actively avoiding it. Bro,
I'm like 20 years old at this point. We need to talk, Dad. Like,
maybe your dad is just never home when he's home. Like, we never seen them that besides hitting each other. So maybe he's like, oh, maybe I'm not gonna ask
So
questions.
Yhwach, when he was like, when Ichigo was like, yeah, so you're the enemy, right? And Yhwach was like, enemy, I guess, if you could say that. Couldn't tell if he was like, yes, because you're a Quincy, or because the Soul Society lied about what they want to do. But I feel like the Soul Society hasn't the reason why I think the Soul Society hasn't lied about that is because when we met Uryu, that's what he was about. He was like, no, like my job is to destroy hollows flat out. And Ichigo's like, oh, I kind of like, exercise them a little bit, get them working out. And so I think that I'm still with the idea that the Soul Society isn't lying about that, but we still don't fully trust them is where I'm at. Maybe
there's a place for Quincy's somewhere. Like if they exist, right?
Yeah, there must be a purpose for it.
They could just not, they could learn how to fucking exercise them. They don't probably have to destroy them. And literally being like, bro, if you destroy all the souls, then like, where are the souls going to go? Like, there's an imbalance. Like, this is a fact, I assume, because they're telling us. But like, otherwise, they need to fix. So, like, I don't know.
I really want Uryu to find out. Maybe tell Uryu, like,
Uryu's gonna be like, I always knew.
So, when our captains die, what happens to them? Do they get reborn again? Because there's no Soul Society to be reborn in now.
There is still a Soul Society.
I mean, barely. You know what I'm saying?
The reincarnation. I think we assume that the reincarnation cycle exists, and this is like Japanese East Asian philosophy.
Oh, so they just
everyone is reborn again.
Yeah. That was just sad.
But we'll run out of souls if they keep killing all the hollows.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Yamamoto sparked up somewhere else.
And I mean, I don't know if we know that if they die in Soul Society, do they even get that reincarnated?
Yeah,
is that like destroying the soul because you died?
Because now you might
your soul died in Soul Society.
And because you're like the captain of the court guards too, like special rules apply to you.
So I think that kind of lore, I'm assuming or hoping we will find out more, because you were right when Yhwach was like enemy, maybe. Like
twofold.
Like, I am the one who destroyed these soul societies, but that doesn't mean the enemy. So like, we gotta know why his side makes sense.
Yeah.
And then find that gray area where we're like, what makes sense to us?
Speaking of making sense, the song that played at the end with lyrics, I believe it was a remix of a song from the previous OST that's called Nothing Makes Any Sense.
That's what they're saying. They're saying it doesn't make any sense. Help make it sense.
Really?
That was
It's
lyrics.
a song that always used to play when Aizen was around. If you play the OG version, you'll remember it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was,
they're literally saying that because I was saying it with them.
It was one that's always like, dun,
yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
they've been doing some really awesome remixes, like from the old songs in this. I noticed in the last few episodes too.
Yeah, it was that, but like.
I mean,
the full version, I guess.
I know I said this before, but I really want to put it down one more time. Whatever you want to say about the big three, whatever you want to say about any of the big animes going up against each other, and I'm not saying that Naruto doesn't have some very iconic music. I think Bleach. I think Bleach is like steps ahead.
You said this last time. There was someone on the Sunday Rundown that agreed with you, but said that it was Queso. Hi, Queso. I remember things. He said that he agrees, but Naruto has sadder music.
I think Sorrow and Sadness is one of the saddest songs of all time, especially when they use it. But I don't know, like Bleach's music is it's not straightforward. It's all weird. It's like mixed in instruments. It sounds like some Trent Reznor 9 Inch Nail shit sometimes. Other times it's like crazy violins. Like it's all over the place. It's just so good.
Sakuga. Ah, damn it.
Oh, I'll never be able to say it. Don't even look at me.
Is it the guy who does the music?
The music.
I need to.
I know the name, but I will not be able to pronounce it.
Like I might get me some Bleach vinyl or something. Because it's crazy good.
Sagisu.
Sagetsu. I was like,
I almost got it. Shiro Sagetsu. Yeah, I think his sound.
Oh, and Shin Godzilla and Evangelion. Okay, there we go.
Oh my god, that makes sense. Evangelion music.
There we go.
Another rundown comment told us that he put, when he originally did the music, it was him. It was like his personality. So he really put a lot of his own shit in it.
Yeah.
And now, like with 1,000 Year Blood War later, he's like revamped his style. Like he's learned things, since. And so that's why you get these orchestral sounding.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that like the music isn't straightforward in any way. It does feel like one guy's like, this is the weird shit that I'm into, and like it fits with the series. They work so well together. Also, Evangelion's crazy, and Shin Godzilla. Like, so get the music. I mean, it's.
I want to hear Battle Ignition.
Dong.
I want to hear what Battle Ignition sounds like in 1,000 Year Blood War.
I will say Byakuya's death, R.I.P. The saddest thing. I felt like the same emotion when Neji died.
Oh my god.
That was like, it was so unexpected.
He is the Neji. He's the Neji of this series.
Because like the war has started and we have lost someone. And like Neji was the first death that we experienced.
He's very Neji coded, isn't he?
He is. He's a version of Neji. And then seeing Ichigo, like, droplets falling on him and evaporating, was like, oh, shit. This is it.
It can't be understated how much Byakuya meant to Ichigo. Like, he earned his respect after all those times. And, like, Byakuya remembered Ichigo as a better friend than Tsukishima when having fake memories or not even fake memories, having fake realities rewritten for him, he's still considered, no, but Ichigo is a better friend than you. So I'm going to trust him.
So I'm just going to go with.
He's dead and Yamamoto's dead. Like, I didn't expect
Neji kind of had the same kind of friendship experience with Naruto, too. Like,
one of the first hard fights he had.
Too, and it was like,
from an OG family.
This hit me more because someone spoiled Neji's death for me.
Oh, did it? Oh.
Yeah, that was the person that messaged me and hit it in the...
Watchdog did send me the translations if I can find them.
I just want to say, like, this literally looks like some Quentin Tarantino's like splash page. Like, look at these guys. They look like the Crazy 88. Like, I want to watch that.
1,000 Year Blood War remaining here. He put it in a Word document. Thank you, Watchdog. You are the true Wash the OG.
I want to give a shout out to Discord. I'm trying to pimp out the Discord guys. I asked them to send us some discussion points. So I'm just going to name one here from Kamka. Discord user Kamka. Join our Discord. It's free. Episode 7. Who do you think Ichigo's father is? Do you think it is Ichigo's dad, or like we talked about, like, does he call him son?
He does call him son.
Like, yeah. What do you think? I think Ichigo's dad is his dad because, like,
I feel like they vibe.
They vibe. Yeah. They seem so similar. He drop kicks this motherfucker. Yeah.
Because he's raised him.
But is that what the show showed us?
So when you raise someone, you raise them the way you are, and you learn their behavior. Like, I know some of them are just inherent behavior built in, but some of them you learn by the environment around you. So he could have been adopted.
He could have been.
I'm taking son as in like family member status shit. Like, listen here, son. Or, you know, when old people just say, come on, son. Like, I mean, I'm thinking that they're related, but I don't think that Yhwach is his father.
The thing is, he has to be because he has all these other things in him, and he can't just be like 100% Quincy born.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, like,
the story of Ichigo is him being a little bit
Yhwach is either the brother of Ichigo's mom or the father of Ichigo's mom.
And how does maybe what if Uryu's dad is also a family member somewhere or form?
Uryu's like cousin. They got heavy cousin vibes.
Because like their fathers know each other quite a bit. So like it's some kind of relationship there.
Uryu's they know. Yeah. That's what they be talking about and shit.
Uh-oh.
So do you guys want to hear
Uryu's
about
dad
this?
could be brother to
Mom.
Uryu's dad could be his uncle.
So they could
I
be
guess
cousins.
I'm telling you, they got heavy cousin energy. I feel it.
Whose mom was the two daughters then also, because he's the only one who has orange hair. Everybody else have black hair.
Ichigo,
I mean, you never know.
Let's go bowling.
I don't know.
Right.
Translate,
so
Navi. Translate.
For the first one, there's the 13 guard squads.
Don't do the whole thing if it's like just refresher information. What is it?
This is Organization Souls Reapers, created by Yamamoto. Founding members Gautier 13 hailed from different backgrounds. Some of them were even heinous crimes. They called them some Gautier. They were a group of unruly killers who would do anything to crush their enemies, incredible powerful in combat. They were able to annihilate the Quincy troops in the war 1,000 years ago.
Nice.
And they forced them. So the next one we have
is the blood. That's
blood.
The one we should,
that literally means blood. That means Quincy's can enhance their attack or defense levels by allowing spiritual particles to flow directly into their bloodstreams. The more powerful a Quincy is, the greater a boost to their physical abilities they will experience upon activation of blood, which can even put them on par with Soul Reapers in Bankai.
Oh, God.
There are two types of blood artery and blood vein, which boost their attacks and defenses respectively. They function on independent spiritual particle systems, thus it is not possible to activate both at the same time. Pure-blooded Quincies are born with this ability, while mixed-blood Quincies may attain it with practice.
Okay.
That's
so this
Ichigo.
is also different than what Uryu did to one-shot Mayuri, which we did see that in the previous episode when we recognized that. But blood, okay, good to know.
So blood artery and blood vein. So blood in artery and blood in veins. Okay, so ours, we don't really know if it's pure blood Quincy or mixed blood Quincy. I'm assuming it's
we're gonna find out.
Quincy. It's just dormant. It was really cool. It's like dormant power. Like, oh my god, what does that mean?
Ichigo's a Quincy.
Thank you. And we have a whole Word document. I will share it with you all of you guys.
Sweet. Y'all ready to jump into this next one?
I am ready, guys. It's been a crazy journey. Let's continue right now on thenormies.com together, or we'll see you next week. Bye.
Hey, what's up, my Reapers? I'm here to say thank you for watching another fun episode of Bleach with us. It's always a great time with you all. And a great shout out to Anthony Hardy, Kelly Rice, Joe, Puvy, Stephen Everett Jr., Todd Canuck Schmuck, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.